Hi, I'm Rochelle Dusso. I am your student's junior history teacher. Welcome to Virtual Parent Night. A little bit about me. This is my 4th year at CMH. I am currently teaching IB AP Psychology, Freshman World History, and Junior IB History of the Americas. I'm also the prom co-coordinator with Mrs. Brunswick. My education, I graduated from Mukwonago High School, went to UW Oshkosh, where I graduated with a bachelor's with Broadfield Social Sciences. I have a minor in history and an emphasis in psychology. I'm currently enrolled in my Master's of Education courses at Cardinal Stritch University, where I am hoping to get a master's in educational leadership. If you need to get a hold of me, the easiest way to get a hold of me is via email for parents and then via the chat feature on Teams for students. It comes in as an instant message on my phone, so I can get it pretty much any time of the day or night, so I can chat back with your students fairly quickly. The platforms that I will be using this year are my CMH. This is where you'll find weekly overviews, the assignments that I will be posting, and then your students' grades. Microsoft Teams is only for the students. Weekly overviews will also be posted on there. The resources that we will be using in class, all the digital versions of those will be available on Teams, and then any assignments and turn-ins will be via Teams as well. Teams is also where that virtual chat feature is, where students can send me a quick instant message. So we do our junior history class as a combined format, just like in freshman year. So every A day, your students will meet in a small group with me and then go to their English course, and then every B day we'll have a large group with myself and their English teacher, Mrs. Walling. Combined offers us a chance to have co-curricular learning going on, so we can see the connections between history and English. For example, right now the students are learning The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald in English, and we're studying the 1920s and the Great Depression in history. So we can really see the connections between that literature and the historical concepts we're talking about. This is also one of 2 required IB courses for all students. So the English course that is combined with ours and this history course is an IB format course. It is the first year of 2. We want all of our students to take this IB because it offers them a little bit more in-depth thinking and learning on fewer areas of topic. And then we also focus on those historical thinking skills that are going to take them further in college. Things like critical thinking, analysis, looking at multiple points of view, and then coming to a conclusion using evidence. We will be having summative assessments, and those will be essays. There's 1 per quarter. We do try and do a lot of overlapping assessments with English as well, so that your students can get the most out of the combined format. The units of study that we cover are the Great Depression, World War II in the Americas, the Cold War, and Civil Rights in the Americas. We do 1 unit per quarter. Students will also be doing a historical investigation in first and second quarter, which I will talk about in a second. Some of the resources that students will be using are their textbooks, some articles, primary sources, videos, photographs, pretty much a range of sources, because we'd like students to really get a full idea of what history is. Next, the internal assessment, like I talked about. This year we are moving the historical investigation to the first semester. It used to be in the second, and now it's in the first. We'll begin writing this in early October. It's going to be due November 4th. And what it is students will get the chance to choose an arguable topic from history, and they get to argue a point of view about that. It helps them learn to analyze and critique sources, gather evidence, and then come to a reasoned conclusion. This paper is 2,200 words max, so it is not that long, and they're using about 7 to 10 sources. Some of this paper will be worked on in class. However, most of it will be outside of class. This will count as your student's first semester exam grade, so it is a fairly large chunk of their grade. This assessment is graded by me, and then if they take the second year of the IB history course, it'll be revised and graded a second time, where it will be sent into IB to be combined for their full IB score. If you have any other questions about the history section of this course, please don't hesitate to send me an email. Thanks so much, and I cannot wait to teach your student this year.